PS4, and I also had a 3DS. I don't know if you even remember that phase. Dude, it was so fun. There were so many games, and honestly, for me, if I would have to pick my favorite game, definitely Mario Kart on Wii.
Oh
Like, it's
yes,
so fun, dude.
I think there's something I agree on. I think that's
Yes,
really what shapes a lot of people's childhood, especially we. Not a lot of people is playing it now, right? And wow, oh my god, it's been so long. I
yes,
think that Wii is just amazing. You work out and play at the same time. It's really different from what mobile games have. You know, it's different. It's just different.
totally agree. And I also know, I don't know if did you ever own a 3DS?
No, I only own a Game Boy because last time my parents are really
Ooh,
strict
Game
about
Boy.
gaming. So yeah, I only had Game Boy. I'm sure like, a lot of people know like the cartridge and then the Game Boy.
Yes,
Do you have
yes,
any Game Boys as
totally.
well?
Yes, I do. Actually, not me, but my brother. So I used to play it with him. I know there's like some Pokemon game, right? It's like
Oh
Adventure
yeah,
Quest kind of thing.
yeah. Oh, but so long ago, I really have really little recollection about it. But I
Yeah.
think that what I remember from Game Boy is that I bought a lot of cartridge and it's all in the bin now, so it's wasted, you know.
Oh man. Well, for my 3DS, I know that I play a lot of Nintendo Dogs, and I'm sure a lot of the girls out there would know what I'm talking about. Like Nintendo Dogs, it's the most fun game. Like you get to feed the dog, walk the dog. I I don't know how to describe it because when I was young, I always wanted a dog, but my parents didn't want me to get a dog because there was too much responsibility. So in that sense, I
Yeah.
had a virtual dog which I could take care of, and I really really enjoyed the entire experience. Yeah.
Oh,
How about
wow,
you?
that
Any other
definitely sounds
games?
interesting. If we're talking about pet, I think we can all agree on Pet Society, right? That's definitely a really cool childhood game. And oh
Yes,
wow, it's been so
Facebook.
long. Yes.
Dude, a lot of
And
people
wow,
say that Facebook are for the older generation. What do you have to think? What do you have to say for that? Do you think it's right?
no, I don't agree. I don't agree. Hi, hello, we've all been through that phase. Facebook games. Let's just be real.
Yes,
That's like
it's
Pet
true.
Society, Restaurant
Yep.
City, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
Yes,
Oh
Restaurant
gosh.
City. Oh man, memories, man. All right, so now we just went live on YouTube and on Facebook. So, hi, viewers. I'm Tiffany,
Hello.
and that's Javier.
And
And we are currently
yes.
talking about games that we play during circuit breaker, childhood, and we're living all our memories once again. So, yeah, if you have any games that you do enjoy, please just comment down below, let us know. And yeah, stay tuned. We'll be talking to some of the CSGO players and other players as well. So, yeah, if you want to play CSGO with professional players and get to earn some vouchers, do stay tuned for later as you'll be able to do that. Yeah. All right.
All
So,
right.
Javier, on to you.
Yes. So without further ado, let's welcome our guest joining us for our first half of the episode is Team Flash.
Ooh. Hi.
Hello.
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 All
Hi.
right. So we have here Fardeen, Joseph, and Kevin. Do you guys want to introduce yourself? Maybe starting with Fardeen.
Hi, I'm Fardeen. I'm also go by the name of Fardhino, and I play FIFA semi-professionally for Team Flash.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you,
Wow. How
Joseph?
about this one?
I'm the professional player for Team Flash, but then recently I stopped playing lah, so I went over to behind the scenes and help out in the management.
How about you,
Yeah,
Kevin?
I'm Kevin. Go by the name of Buzzinho, and yeah, semi-professional player as well for Team Flash.
All right. Nice. Let's kick this off with the first question. Anyone can answer. So if you want to answer, just go for it. How did you guys get into gaming? Anyone can just go for it.
Uh, Kev, you want to start?
Kevin, yeah.
okay. So from young, I've been playing a lot of football. My whole family's a massive football fan. So
that translated into video games, and yeah, so I started playing from there. Yeah.
Nice. How about you, Joseph?
For me, I played games at a very young age. I think my parents bought me a PlayStation 1 when I was only in kindergarten, that kind of thing. So from a very young age, I started playing games. And then I just happened to have the opportunity to take part in a tournament and did very well. So I just continued playing and playing.
Cool. How about you, Fardeen?
So yeah, same for me. My parents bought me a PS2 when I was 7 years old, and from then on, like I love football, so I'll just keep on playing Winning 11 or FIFA, and yeah, so like when I was Sec 4, I joined my first tournament, and yeah, here we are now.
Nice. All right. So,
Right.
are your
When
parents
did you get?
yeah, when did you guys get into gaming, or when did you first start playing video games professionally? And were your parents very happy about it, supportive? Were there any like setbacks to that?
So for me, personally, my parents like weren't super supportive of the idea because they really want me to focus on my studies and make sure I do well in school. But I made an agreement with them that I'll maintain both with most utmost importance, and yeah, so this is where I am now.
How about you, Joseph?
Nice.
Me?
Yeah.
I started at the age of 17 when I played my first tournament and I represented Singapore for the first time. But over the course, I don't think it was really smooth. I mean, 10 years ago, if you play in a tournament, you only take part in, let's say, a few $100 tournament. So even if you win first, you only get home with that few $100 or some headset, mouse, or keyboard. So what are you going to do with that? You can't just live with that as well. I mean, you rather work at, I don't know, find a part-time job. But so my parents wasn't really supportive at all. I mean, I questioned my own decision as well. But then somehow, after persevering for quite a few years, I think I made a breakthrough. So I got a full-time contract back then in China. So I became professional. So I played full-time and I made a living out of that.
Cool.
Wow. Yes. Moving
How
on.
about you, Fardeen?
So I joined my first tournament when I was 16. And then from then on, I keep on joining tournaments. Like over the, because usually tournaments is like 2 days only, like Saturday, Sunday. So I just tell my mother that that I'll be going for a tournament. And then like at the end of it, like she'll ask me how did I do and all that. But then I still have to go school and all that. So she will emphasize that I have to continue schooling and all that, like prioritize my studies. But then she became more supportive when when I first qualified for international tournament. Then I they started being more supportive and keep asking me like when's the next tournament and all that lah. Yeah, so at first not really supportive, and then eventually they became more supportive.
Nice. It's
Yeah.
very nice to hear that all your parents are like super supportive of what you guys are doing right now. So Joseph, you mentioned that
Only their parents.
yep,
Only their parents.
your parents. Oh yeah. So Joseph, you mentioned that you guys don't really earn a lot from the first few tournaments, like $100 or like a keyboard and mouse, right? So what do you guys? How do you guys actually earn your income? Where does all these prize money come from?
I mean, that's for 10 years ago, you see. Now it's
How about now?
2020. Now I think it's much better. I mean, if you are really, really, really good, I think you can just qualify for, I don't know, a regional tournament or a global tournament, and then you can really make good money, I think. But that's provided if you are really, really good. I think in Singapore, right, I think in a lot of games, I think we have really good talents, but to be really good at earning a lot of money, I think there's only a number, quite a few of them only. I think maybe out of 100%, there's only that 2-3%, and the rest are just wasting their time.
Oh man.
Mm.
Do you guys have anything to add on to that?
So aside from like having all these like prizes, how do you guys also earn money? Maybe from sponsorship. Do you guys have any sponsorship or anything?
Yeah, I think how esports in general works is basically it's if you're really good, I think you'll get picked up by teams. So the teams will pay you a basic salary, and then maybe the team has sponsorship, that kind of thing. So I mean, I don't know how it works for other organizations, that kind of thing. So normally that's how it works. And then whatever you earn from prize money, you obviously get your cut. And I think for most organizations, they cut your winnings also. That's how it is.
I see.
Alright.
All right. So
So
I do know Team Flash has branched out to Vietnam. So why did you guys decide to make that move?
I'm just a player,
Uh,
so I don't make that move. But I mean, if you look at the landscape, right? I think Singapore, we have a very conservative. I don't know how do I put it, mindset. I think like for example, if you tell your parents that you just want to play games for a living, what would they tell you? I think they will want you to find a day job. They want you to get settled down at the age of, I don't know, 25 onwards, 25, 28, and then want you to have kids and settle down at have a home lah. I mean, if you tell them you're gonna play games for a living, right? So let's say even if they allow it, so what are you gonna do after that? That kind of thing. There's a lot of question marks and there's a lot of worries. I mean, you can't blame them, but it's just how it is. So it's quite hard for people here to do it. And I think in Singapore, like for example, NS is a big issue as well. So a lot of young kids, when they are at their peak, when they are playing their best, they are taking part in tournaments. All of a sudden they are hit with a 2-year army thing. So a lot of players, maybe they are good, they can overcome it. But for some, maybe they really cannot overcome it, and they just lost it all. So there's quite a lot of things that go against them lah. And there's a lot of pressure on. Like if you went to school and then your friends are all doing very well, going to university, that kind of thing, and you're spending your time playing games. So you're basically taking a risk on your life. So what happens is if nothing comes out of it, so what are you gonna do with it? You can't just restart like game. So there's a lot of issues lah. But then I think back in Vietnam, right? Not looking down on anyone, but I think they come from a more less competitive environment, I guess. So I think people there are generally more they earn lesser lah and everything, so they're more competitive. I don't know. I think it's easier there for you to just play games, become very good, and there's really not much pressure. And they have a very huge population. So I mean, if you go by the population kind of thing, surely they have to have more people who are good in games than us. That's how I see it. And the market there is generally very big. Like the people there are very supportive of their players, that kind of thing. But I think in Singapore, we all know how it is. Not trying to stereotype, but if something bad happens, you go to Facebook, you go to everywhere, all the hate comments.
It's true though. Yeah.
Yes.
How I feel.
Right.
Alright.
So will you guys be actually considering to like add more games to Team Flash or like more division kind of thing going on?
Maybe Fardeen can answer that. Yeah. Or Khevind.
I'm in no position to just a player. So
I see.
yeah.
Would you be interested though to try out new games in the future as
I
a
wish I was
player?
good at other games though. Like, maybe if I was good at Dota or what. Yeah.
Well, aside from FIFA, do you guys play any other games like leisurely? Maybe Khevind can
Like
go for
your
that.
own free time.
Yeah.
I play a bit of Call of Duty, Warzone, during my free time
Nice.
when I'm not playing FIFA. Yeah.
How about the rest of
Yeah,
you?
so I play Call of Duty Warzone too with Buzz. He's usually carrying me. Yeah.
All right. Javier, got any questions?
Okay, so now that you guys how many teams do you guys have currently under your organization? So are you guys like one team or like do you guys have more?
So I think in Flash, right, currently I think there's quite a few game divisions in Vietnam lah. So I mean they have the AOV, they have Free Fire, and also League of Legends. So for Singapore side, we only have our FIFA team lah. That's all. I mean basically, I think that's the one else. You can say that our main focus is more on Vietnam and trying to find more opportunities to explore outside our country for sure.
Nice.
Any
So
countries
when
are you
did-
looking at now?
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'll be honest. Like, I'll think outside of Singapore, right? There's really a lot of passionate fans, and it looks way easier to get a sponsorship, endorsement, that kind of thing. There's a lot of support. Like, it's like how do I put it? Let's say you make a tournament now in Singapore. How many people would go down and watch and support that kind of thing? It's just like how in real life football or sports, that's the problem we are facing. There's a lack of support, there's lack of a lot of resources. But in other countries, right, people get really passionate, they support a lot, that kind of thing. So it's easier to get going for them. So it's like an egg and chicken thing, whatever comes first.
True. So are y'all looking at, increasing like the support in Singapore, like maybe changing people's mindsets? Are you guys looking to do anything like that?
I think, I'm not sure, but I think Flash would have plans in future because currently we are going to work with some other companies as well to have more events and stuff. I mean, with due time, because currently projects now are all postponed due to
Yeah.
COVID. But
Yeah.
obviously, I think the easiest way or the best way to solve this issue is to step by step. First step is to, I think, let people understand what esports is. I mean, there's a lot of older generation people, maybe from the age of 30 and above. It's hard to explain it to them. Like, they can't really accept the fact that you're just playing games, or what good does it do to you? How does it work? That kind of thing. So I think change of mindset would be a very good start. Once there's a change of mindset, maybe they'll start letting their kids play games, that kind of thing, instead of thinking that they are just wasting their time. I think it's a step-by-step thing.
All right, nice. So maybe for the question for Khevind, how were you scouted by Team Flash? Or how did you get together with them?
For me, I participated in a lot of tournaments locally and some regional tournaments, and I think I did relatively well. And then, yeah, I managed to get a text from Joseph, and it all went from there.
Nice. So Joseph, what did you see in Khevind at that point? Why did you decide to get him on board with Team Flash?
I thought he was good.
I think
How about for Fardeen?
So, like I participated in local tournaments and like represented Singapore one time internationally. Then, like I got a text from Flash as well. Yeah, and
Nice.
then I joined Flash in like 2018. Yeah.
Nice. So as players, right, how much do you guys earn? Or how much do you guys get paid?
if you guys are okay to say, like,
Yeah, if
maybe
you guys
can you
are
give
okay
us a
with it.
range?
Yeah. Just like a ballpark figure of everything.
I think
We
this is a very sensitive topic, but for me personally, when I signed a professional contract, even in China and when I came back and to Singapore and joined Flash, I think my salary is quite good. I think it's on par or even better than a fresh grad pay, and that's not including maybe if I win any prize money, that kind of thing. So to me, I think it's good enough. I mean, I'm doing something that I like and something I'm passionate about, and at the same time, I'm getting paid for it, and I get to travel.
Yeah.
So overall, I think it's okay.
Yeah, I totally agree. When you're doing something you really like and something you're passionate about, a job doesn't feel like a job. And yeah, you'll definitely go even further than, if you were just at a desk doing just some desk work. Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
So, yeah. So we are also curious, right? Now that you say like that the earnings are not bad, but is it very costly to actually manage a team? Like, do a gaming team and all? Like, do you guys have to buy equipment and all? Is it very costly for you all?
So for as players, right? For FIFA players, like we need to buy our own players, so that's the cost. And um, like for FIFA players, we use console, so there's not much cost. But then if you're talking about other players, like I think like their computer games, you need to buy your own computer and your own setup. So I think it's expensive for us as players, lah. But for the management, I'm not sure. Yeah.
But I mean, if there's a play, how do I play? Organization picks up a team, right? More than likely they'll be sponsoring them their equipment, their computer, and everything. So I don't think they have to worry about it. I mean, if they have to worry about whether they can afford a computer or a mouse or a keyboard, that kind of thing, then they are just not esports team lah. They are just, I don't know, an in-game clan or thing. I mean, anyone can just make a team now. You can just create a logo now, go to Facebook and just put it there, create a Twitter page. And then you can call yourself
True.
and then
Very
you can
true.
esports, that kind of thing. Like, what's the difference? I mean, a lot of people are doing it. I mean, in FIFA as well. A lot of chokers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is there like a compulsory minimum hours you guys have to train when you're like getting ready for a competition?
There's no minimum hours, but like we own self have to ask ourselves if we are ready or not to do well in the tournament. So we will um we will have the self responsibility to like grind out the game and to make sure like we are ready for the tournament and get a good finishing or even win the tournament. Yeah.
Nice. So how many hours would you say you train per day coming up to the tournament?
Coming up to the tournament, I'll say like 8 hours per day. But usually off season will be like 2 hours or 3 hours.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, that's quite long actually. Also for 8 hours, it's quite tiring, I guess. So is there actually like when you guys like do you guys market your team or like how do you guys go and promote your team to the world outside? Like Team Flash, like how do you guys
Oh.
actually promote yourself?
Firstly, that's not my job scope lah. But I think we have our content team and we have those who do the graphic design, those who manage the Instagram page, the Facebook page, the Twitter page, that kind of thing. So they just what they do is they come up with content to do. Maybe from Vietnam they come up with some lifestyle videos or some live streaming of the games that they play or that kind of thing to post on YouTube. And then when during tournament days they'll just post on the results, maybe some clips, the highlights of what they did, and also maybe some pre-game interviews, that kind of thing lah, to keep the fans engaged. But for us, I think in Southeast Asia, I think most people use Facebook. But then the thing is, if you go outside of Southeast Asia, right? So if people in North America, Europe, they kind of like to use Twitter instead. So it really depends on the market, and then from what social media platform do you focus on? So for us,
Nice.
it's mainly more on Facebook and YouTube lah. I mean, the fans in Vietnam are crazy lah. They obviously don't know who are we, but they know who their idols are in Vietnam lah. It's quite mad there.
All right. So this is more of a question for the management. So if you guys are comfortable with sharing, what's your main source of income for like Team Flash? Is it through like sponsorships, competitions, or prize pools, or is there something else that you guys get your income from?
I do believe the main source of income is from the prize money. I mean, if esports team is relying solely on prize money, then I think they're as good as bit lah. I mean, how much can you cut the prize money and how much prize money are there? So I think it relies more on those content and then those endorsements, sponsorships, that kind of thing. There's no way it relies on the prize money lah. I mean, it's a small factor, but it isn't a big one lah.
Nice. So, if let's say someone is interested in joining Flash as a player, how would you say they can get their chances of getting a spot in Team Flash?
I think there's quite a few factors. Firstly, I think the genre of game. So I mean, you can't be getting a game that is not popular in Singapore. Like there's no competitive scene, that kind of thing. I mean, if you get a player in and then maybe in in 1 year there's only 1 or 2 tournaments and then 1 or 2 tournaments are not even huge, then what's the point, right? So I think firstly the game is very important. Secondly, I think if the game is popular, there's potential, then I think we have to look at how the player plays. Like maybe have they been joining any tournaments? What are their results? Are they good? We have to understand the game and understand their skill level. Thirdly, I think we have to look at their age. I mean, why would we sign a player just before they at least NS, right? So basically,
Yeah,
sign
makes
them and
sense.
then they go to NS, that kind of thing. So I think age is very important. Or maybe they are studying really hard in uni or something. Then there's not much time for them to focus or they are working. So I think this is very important as well, to know where their commitment lies, if they even have enough time to commit to playing games. Thirdly, of course, I think the asking price lah. I mean, if it's really expensive, it doesn't make any sense for us to sign. Like we can't get any value out of it, then what's the point also? So I think there's quite a few factors here.
Yeah, very true.
Mm.
All right, so let's move on to the next portion of this. Let's go into our story time. So, all right, let's go to the first question. So, Khevind, I might butcher this, so you need to help me a little bit. Why do you go by the nickname Buzzinho?
Okay, so when I was young, my favorite fictional character was Buzz Lightyear from Toy Story, and my favorite football player was Ronaldinho from Barcelona. So I put 2 and 2 together, and yeah, I got Buzzinho.
All right.
All right. Then moving on to Fardeen. So your name is
Yeah.
Fardhino, right? So what inspired
Yeah.
you then?
So it's somewhat similar to Buzz. Like I admired Robinho. So I wanted to like merge my name Fardino. I want to become Brazilian lah. But then right, I at 7 years old, I don't really know how to spell right. So I spell wrongly.
Oh
Yeah, then so it
God.
become Dhino lah. So but it's supposed to be Dinho. Yeah. So you like just stick through it all.
Oh man.
Okay,
All right.
then how about
How about you,
Joseph?
Joseph?
Yours is Zarate. How do you pronounce it?
I think it's pronounced as Zarate lah. So basically, I was playing FIFA Online 2 back then. Then I was creating my account, and then at the same time, I was watching football highlights. So I saw this player just score a goal, so I just used the name lah. Because at the time I was playing, I even tried my what's it called speaker name. It was Sonic Gear or something but somehow it was taken, so I just used Zarate instead. And then I just didn't bother to change lah.
Imagine Joseph
So
now
you
Sonic
start-
Gear.
Yeah, I think my name is Sonic Gear.
All right. So, do you guys have any like funny encounters to share with us during like maybe competitions or when you're playing games? Anyone can go for it. The funniest story, or it could be weird as well.
We should
Just
start with Joseph.
anything.
I think Joseph has more experience.
I don't have any funny stories there, I think. I don't think I have.
or weird stories or anything that you
Or
remember
any
the most.
interesting one?
Yeah. Any stories? It could be memorable as well.
So like maybe anything that has happened while you're playing, or maybe while you guys are at a tournament and then you guys
Oh
did a
yeah,
mistake or something.
there was in 2018 during EACC, right? So back then I was teaming up with our team with our teammate called Amran. Amran and one more of our friends. So basically what happened was we back then he carried us and won the semi-finals of the game. So after we played the semi-finals, right? So we were guaranteed to be having each person minimum about maybe 25 or 30k USD. So but then in 2 hours time we have a finals game to play. But I didn't even really bother to watch like our finals opponent, or I even talked to them about it. So we basically didn't care about the game at all. So I think what we did was I remember talking to Amran discussing how we're gonna spend the money. So what the first thing we're gonna buy. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna so I remember him telling me, so should we go to Gucci first or should we go to where first? So what should we buy? And then we keep just looking around how do we gonna spend the money instead of just playing our finals. Then luckily what happened was our other teammate, he just basically won the finals for us. He won all 3 games. So we just keep discussing on what to buy. We didn't even prepare for the game. But luckily we didn't have to lah. So I find it quite funny. I mean if we
Yeah.
lost then it'll be a different story lah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm more realistic lah. Always think about the money.
All right. So, okay. So, has like the COVID-19 situation affected any of you guys, or like this whole games?
So yeah, as us esports players, yeah, the COVID-19 has caused many esports tournaments to be suspended, and like for now, we can't proceed with any tournaments as all the offline and international tournaments are cancelled and or postponed lah, I rather say. Uh, yeah, but they always say like gaming industry is doing well in during the COVID-19 as many people are playing games. But it's good for developers, but as players that we can't travel, we can't travel overseas for international tournament and all that, and like seasons are being disrupted, so we don't have tournaments like right now. Yeah.
All right. So moving on. All right. So now we'll be moving on to the promotion. So what makes a good team to you guys? Like what do you guys think that is a good team, or what do you think makes a good team?
Maybe for us FIFA players, all our games are more individual based. So the help of teammates in training sessions and discussing plans and game tactics with them, I think is pretty important. Yeah.
Okay. So what sets what sets you guys different from other teams, or like other kind of esports teams? So what makes you guys different for Team Flash?
I think what makes us different is I think in Singapore there's only a handful of professional proper teams. So maybe there's only 2 or 3, including us lah. So only the 2 or 3 of us professional teams, right? We have the luxury of having a place to train together. We have equipment sponsored to us, that kind of thing. So we don't have to worry about all this. I mean, if you just started out, right? Let's say you are a team game team lah. So what happens is if you want to train with your teammates, right? It's either everyone stays at their own home and then they go on Discord, or then they have to travel down to a LAN shop, that kind of thing. So it's pretty inconvenient. But for us, right, we can just go down to our facility and then we can just play together, that kind of thing. So it's like we have a training gaming house, that kind of thing, right? But it's more of a facility because you don't have to live there. So I think that's a very big advantage for us. It helps a lot in terms of communication and the convenience lah.
All right. So I know Joseph mentioned that there aren't a lot of supporters in Singapore. So what can Singaporeans that are maybe listening right now do to help support the esports scene in Singapore?
I think watching would be good. So I think in Singapore, for us, we have FIFA is just a very small game lah. I mean, there's a lot of big games and there's quite a lot of more accomplished players than us. Like example, we have Street Fighter, Dota, that kind of thing. So they have better players. So I think for us, all Singaporeans, to watch them, like support them on stream when they take part in international tournaments would be a good start lah. I think viewing and understanding, so that's where the support comes. I think it matters a lot.
Nice. So where can people follow you for like updates and stuff like that? So would it be better for them to follow your Facebook or Twitter?
Oh,
You mean the
Instagram?
players?
Do you guys have
Oh yeah.
players or like an official account for your team?
Oh yeah. I think the team has the official account. So on Facebook it's called Team Flash, and then on Instagram as well as for Twitter lah. So for the players, I'll let them say what they have.
Just search Fardhino and it will appear. For Joseph, you can search Zarate.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is where you can check Fardeen out. Maybe, and this is Khevind.
Yeah.
And
Looking good.
Yeah.
Okay.
and this is Joseph. All right.
Right.
Okay.
So,
So
do you guys have any advice?
Maybe you guys want to promote yourselves. Take time to get people to follow you. Sell yourselves. Maybe starting off with Fardeen.
Advice for young people or like wait, so am I supposed to advise young people?
You can.
Or like those who
Yeah.
wants to be a gamer.
So like if you're passionate about the game you're playing, right? I feel you should just focus and train really hard. Like if you really want it, then go and get it. But then obviously don't sacrifice your education and all that lah. But if you really want it, go and get it, and hopefully it will turn out well for you.
All right. How about the rest of you? Do you guys have any advice to give or?
Oh, and we are back. I think we just had a technical difficulty right there. All right. So, you will have to say that again. We're so sorry about that.
I think my advice is just to be good with your time management. I feel if you prioritize your gaming activities and your studies both together, I think it's very possible to do both at a very good level. Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
All right. So moving on to our Q&A. Let's see.
Okay, so now we're gonna feed questions from both our social media pages on Facebook and on Instagram. So let's take a look at the first question that's going to be flashed up on the screen in just a bit.
All right.
All right, we're just waiting for the first question to come in. And anytime now, any day now. All right. The
Okay,
first question
is
is it true that gamers are usually Bing and Paikias? What do you guys say about that?
what do you guys think about that? Or what do you guys think about yourselves?
I think unfortunately no, like, cause I think Abran, right, he studies in NTU, so Fardeen is going to SMU, and Kev is doing very well in poly as well. I mean, I'm the only exception that I didn't do well in school. So I think it's three against one. So that's 75%. So I don't think that's really true.
But last time I had the perception that also gamers are paikia, no? Like I go land shop every time also got halfway in the heart. But recently it changed lah. Like I don't see them anymore already, and most of them are, can I say nerds? No.
Oh man. Paikias and now nerds. Oh man. All right. I guess we've debunked that misconception. And now let's move on to the next question that's going to pop up on screen.
Right. Okay. What do you have to say about the stereotype that girls are lousier gamers? Do you guys think so?
No. From a girl's point of view, no.
How about from the professional players?
Uh,
Or is it like
Fardeen, what do you have to say, Fardeen?
Joseph, continue.
I have a girlfriend, so I play games with her very often. So
Hmm.
I think I do agree with the stereotype. I mean, yeah.
No, you're gonna
I
offend all the girls player, man.
I think, yeah, I think at least for my girlfriend, I think I'm better than her, and she's not that good at games. That's how I feel. But among her friends, she's like one of the best in games. So maybe it's just me.
Oh
How about
man.
Fardeen and Khevind?
Are there any gamer girls out there playing professionally that you guys know of?
I don't really know in FIFA like this.
Yeah, I think not really in this game, which is FIFA.
I think
Yeah,
in other
same.
games,
Streamers though.
hmm,
Yeah.
I think other games confirm have I mean, in Dota, CS, that kind of thing. There's probably girls league, female league. I mean, and then there's always very good players. I mean, those Dota players or CS:GO players or whatever, right? They are probably better than their game. Dota or CS better than me for sure. That I will agree
Yes, I mean different people work differently lah. So
Yeah,
definitely there's
true.
like women that really can ace these games. Or like we just don't know about them. Maybe they are just not players.
True.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully.
Moving
All right.
on.
To the next question. And
Oh, that flashed really quickly.
yes.
Do you have a sorry what?
It looks really. Oh, do you have any special diet as pro gamers? Do you guys have any special diets?
Nothing special. I think for me at least, I think it's the same as everyone else.
What's your go-to diet? What do you eat on the
Go
regular?
to that.
McDonald's.
No. My
How about KFC?
go-to diet. Actually, most of my food I've eaten is all from my mom's home cooked meals. So that'll probably be my go-to.
Nice. All right. How about the rest?
For me, it will be like when I'm playing overnight, then McDonald's. That's like before COVID. McDonald's is 24
Comfort
hours.
food.
Yeah, but yeah, during events, I guess like Red Bull or soft drinks like Coke, like to give me energy. Yeah, that's about it. And the food will be normal food.
Nice. How about you for you, Joseph?
During match days lah, so most of the time or basically every time I team up with Muslim teammates lah. So I do believe in eating Muslim meals as well. So I don't eat anything funny. So I have better luck as well. I do follow them.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Let's go to the last
Thank
question.
All right, thank you. No, I think there's no more questions already.
Oh.
And
Okay.
yes, I think right. There's no more questions.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's no more questions
and
already.
yeah,
Thank you guys for joining us today.
Yeah,
We
and
hope to see you guys around. Yes, we'll get everyone to follow the social media pages, Team Flash once again, with Fardeen, Joseph, and Khevind. And thanks for joining us. Thanks, guys. We see you around.
Thank you.
Bye. All right. Now, we finally reached halftime, Javier, and we're done with Team Flash. We've really learned a lot about gaming from them and also a little bit about FIFA. And so now let's talk to players who play Counter-Strike, CSGO, and they should be joining us in just a bit. Their names are Nevin, Marcus, and Alexandre. Did I butcher that name? We got to check that out. And yeah, they're just joining us in a bit. But before they join us, Javier, you haven't played CSGO before, right?
Yes, I'm really excited looking to this segment as well. It's especially for like a gun shoot player or like a gun someone who
Gun
love
game.
playing gun games. All the first player shoot did I say it correct? FPS.
FPS. First player shooter. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah. So for someone who really loves this game, I think that this would be something new to me, a new game that I've never played. I'm going to learn something new, I guess. How about you?
So
You played
I
CS:GO
actually
before,
love.
right?
Yes, I love these kind of games. I'm actually a really competitive person, but I wouldn't say I'm great at these games. I've played CS:GO before, and honestly, it's so hard. Like I play the PC version, so the computer version, and I find it so hard to walk, look, and shoot at the same time. Like my brain can't function and like split these three things up at once. So maybe we can get some advice from our CS:GO players. What do you think,
Yeah,
Javier?
who's coming, right? Yep, definitely. All right. Can we welcome our guests now from CS:GO, Nevin, Marcus, and Alexandra? Hello,
Hi, guys.
everyone.
Hey,
Hello.
how's it going?
Hello.
All right.
It's great. Yeah.
So let's kick
Oh,
off this segment with the first question. Let's do that. Maybe you guys want to introduce yourselves. Anyone can go first.
Sure, I'll go first.
Can I go first?
My name's
Okay.
my name's Alex, and I play for Team Paper X. It's a
All right.
new Singapore organization. Just came out around February. I think it was February.
All
Nevin, your
right.
turn.
That was a little glitch. Okay. Next person.
My name is
on.
Nevin. And then me and Marcus played for Team Huai Zai. But we are not professional. We play for fun.
Nice.
Play for fun, huh?
My name is Marcus. I'm 17 this year and I'm an aspiring CSGO player.
Wow.
Wow, that's some big statement.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So now that you guys, okay, so how long have you guys actually been playing CS:GO, like personally for yourself? Maybe we can go from Marcus first.
I first started CS when I was 12. And so it's been
Wow.
around 5 years. Yeah. Competitive wise, I played for about 3 years, I guess. It's pretty short compared to these two.
So what about the next two, Nevin and Alex? How long have you guys been playing?
I played the Counter-Strike Source first when I was 7. And then when CSGO first launched in beta, that's where I transitioned to CSGO. So I think total playtime for this game is like, since I was 7,
Wow.
all the way until now.
That has been a long time.
Yes.
I mean,
All right.
How about you, Alex?
there's a couple of versions of CS. So I played 1.6, which is even before Nevin. So I'm like a fossil, kind of. I played 1.6 when I was 18, so I was like a late bloomer, I guess, or late gamer. And now I'm 30, so it's been about 12 years. So CSGO came out, I think, 7, 8 years ago. I have no remember. So I played from the start, I guess, CSGO.
Wow.
Nice.
So, what made you guys start playing CSGO? What got you into this game? Or
How
CS
do
in
you guys
general?
know this game?
I mean, for me,
Yeah.
it's like I got injured in football, and I usually play both. I was really playing it, but I got injured in football, so I couldn't do anything for like 6 months. So I just played a lot of CS, and after I got hooked, and here I am, stuck.
How about the rest, the other two?
For me, my dad introduced me to the world of Counter Strike. So like I've been hooked ever since.
Before I was just playing Minecraft, then my friend introduced me to play CS. And slowly, I just ditched Minecraft and just played CS every
You're
day.
a competitive
after
Minecraft
school.
player.
Yeah, I cashed in Minecraft.
Huh? No way.
Alright. So
So-
when do you guys actually realize that you could turn this whole like game into your passion? Like profession, like how do you guys turn this whole gaming thing like from fun to a profession now?
I mean, for me, it kind of just happened. Like we were playing semi-professionally, which I guess it means that we were joining competitions, but we were still in school and stuff. So I was playing my team semi-professionally, and then my first professional contract was with, well, my second professional contract technically was actually with Nevin. Like he invited me to join his team, so I took it. I was like, okay, let's go. And then we signed for a Chinese organization, and from then on we were paid monthly, and we flew to compete in different tournaments and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what happened. It just sort of happened for me, and I guess we just followed through.
Nice. All right, so this is just a question personally from me because I play a little bit of CSGO, but I totally suck at it. So how do you walk, shoot, and look all at once? Is there any tips on like getting better for CSGO?
Alex is very good at answering this.
No.
He's the captain.
What was the question again? How to get better?
How do you get
He's
better?
like-
I feel like you should
mentor.
ask I feel like you should ask those guys. Like they're like the talented people here.
Alright,
So-
how about each of you?
I guess a lot of CSGO is about focusing on the mechanics of things. So you just really gotta understand that like you gotta stop first before you shoot so it's accurate. That's like step one. Then as for getting
Alright.
better at shooting, you pretty much gotta play a lot. This is as simple as I can get it.
Yeah.
Oh
Take down some
man,
notes, Tiff.
taking down all those notes. All right,
You'll be very good soon. Better than me.
hopefully. All right. So the next question, Javier.
Okay, so now that you guys been playing this, right? So how did it's gonna be a really sensitive question. So how much do you guys earn from it? Like a range will do, or like something that's
I think most
Maybe
of us
just
can't
a
answer.
ballpark figure.
Yeah, I think most of us can't answer that because it's really sensitive. But we can tell you that like tournament winnings, we play in tournaments that have like what's it, Nevin? What's Sydney? What's Cologne? 500k.
Cologne was 500k. Then Sydney was
Yeah, so
250.
some of the tournaments we play in like they are whoa.
Or
Yes.
someone hitting you up right now.
wow.
Yeah, it's like we play in like really big tournaments, so the players take a cut of the prize pool. We didn't do very well, but at least we qualified to it, so we had some money from there. I think where we finished we earned like 5 to 10k USD, I think, per big tournament. So yeah, I think we can tell you that, yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't
So-
relate
So, do
Hey, you guys
have
want
any,
a
like-
Thai tournament? Sorry,
Oh, wait.
my bad. I'm keeping quiet.
Oh man, all right, sorry. So do you guys have any like past notable like winnings or like any medals you guys have won in the past that you want to share with us?
I think Nevin has like all his medals on the wall or something.
No, I don't have it anymore. I took them
Do
down.
you? Oh
Yeah,
man!
he had like an entire wall of medals at one point.
Oh wow!
Like all the player lanyards, I keep it in some box. It's like
It's just a
full,
casual flex.
Maybe I didn't throw it away. Let's just see if I can pull it out.
Oh, maybe Alex have.
Nope,
He also got quite a bit.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone. I threw him away.
You threw
Oh
all?
man!
I threw the
Why?
lanyards away.
Oh
Because
damn.
it was taking too much space.
Oh man!
Because every tournament you go to, you
Not
get like
sentimental.
a lanyard and like. I mean, at one point it was for memories, but after a while it's just like I have too many. I really have too many like random lanyards that I never use.
Oh man! All right. So
So
maybe we should go on to the next question. What do you guys think of the esports scene in Singapore? Do you guys have any opinions on that? Do you think it's up and coming?
Esports scene in Singapore.
How to answer that?
I think we can only speak for CS:GO. It's not very happy.
Yeah. Oh man!
It's
I'm not sure I
pretty
can say
dead.
it. Yeah. They're like three. Well, there are two professional teams and one semi-pro team. So like Nevin and Marcus are, I guess they're on their way to signing a contract soon. And then I play for Paper X, professional, and then there's another one called Titans. So they're also professional. And I think they also recently signed a bunch of contracts. So aside from that, we have one international superstar that's playing for a Chinese team. His name is Impression. That's it.
Oh man! Do you guys hope that
It's always
the esports
same
scene?
few people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Whoa.
It's always the same
Do you
few
think
people
that-
in the scene.
Oh,
Thank you, Alvi.
oh man!
Sorry.
All right. So do you guys think that it's possible to improve the esports scene in Singapore, and what ways can Singaporeans do that? So how do you think we can improve the esports scene?
Actually, I think there's
Maybe by marketing.
there are two competitions right now that are being run by one is by CS:GO to Asia and one is by Proving Grounds, and they're doing a collaboration with the gym. It's called the Causeway Cup. It's actually happening this weekend, I think. So it's for like they're already doing it, I guess. Like, people are already doing it, trying to host tournaments that I guess I'm not invited to because I'm professional. They're helping us out.
All right. So
so do you guys
Javier,
actually have a training schedule like to follow? And like how long do you train a day?
I think it varies for me and Nevin and Alex since they are full-time players.
Yeah.
I guess they train every day. While for us, we are still schooling. Guess we only train around every day, around 8 to 12. So
Yeah.
it's not
About
it's not
4
a lot
hours
of
every day,
practice, but we try to make it as productive as possible.
How about
Maybe
you,
for
Nevin?
Alex it's like for Alex it's like the whole day, like Monday to Friday, like schedule. So for us, like Huai Zai is like how to say it's more based on everyone's schedule. So if you are free, then okay we practice. If one person is not free, gonna do like assignment or something from school, then we just take the day off. You know? More relaxed.
it's kind of chill. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, my schedule's kind of planned out, like every week, so I just follow it. So you
Oh,
can
wow.
it's usually like a working day, so it's about 8 hours long.
Wow,
I see.
Maybe a bit long.
that's long.
Sounds really tiring. 8 hours of gaming.
It's
Oh, man.
alright. It's like you don't play the game like for 8 hours. That's all. It's like a limit. Like it's like an athlete trying to run. Like you can't run forever, right? Even if you're training. So it's the same thing for us. We just play a couple of scrims. We probably play as much as the Huai Zai guys, but we do a little bit more like reviews and stuff. So we have like more time for that.
Interesting. All right. So the next question, Javier.
So, do you guys have any like personal goals for the games in future competition? Like, what do you guys want to achieve out of this future competition that you guys can be participating or anything?
Just to win.
Pretty much. As a competitor, we just want to win. Any
That's it,
competition, actually.
just win.
So everybody has the same goal.
All right. So now that we'll be moving on to our stories time. So
This is where we're gonna spill some tea and hear about your personal stories with gaming. Yes. All right.
okay.
So story time. So how do you guys?
How did-
Do you guys have any like stories to share? You know, funny stories about like something that happened while you're gaming or during competitions or memorable stories. Just share with us anything. You can spill some tea with us.
Wow.
I think for me, one time we were at Malaysia for a tournament, and then there was the stage, and then it was the first day, so we have to do an introduction. So there was a camera all the way here. Then the stage was in front of us, but the organizer told me that I have to go to the back of the stage, then I come up. But what he actually meant was that I go from the middle behind the chairs and wait there. So I led my team all the way behind the stage, and then we got meme online.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh.
It's really
Alright.
embarrassing.
Oh man. Well, it's
How about the
memorable
rest
at
of you
least.
guys?
I don't think. I don't know. Funny stories. I think it's
Don't really have. I think.
a lot of our fun times between our. Well, it's a lot of interpersonal like banter and stuff. Is pretty much it. Like it's a bit hard to share. Like I'm not sure how to share it. Like, it's more like we enjoy our time together a lot. Like there's a lot of time where there's just 5 of us sitting down, relaxing, waiting for something to happen, and we just troll each other and stuff.
Actually
pretty
have like when we
There's
were
there's a
coming
lot
back
of
from
rich
training.
stories. Oh yeah,
the
I mean like
car.
there was this one time we were stuck at the traffic jam and I was driving for like a really freaking long time. How long was it?
4 hours.
4 hours?
4 hours.
Yeah, so the whole team
Oh,
was stuck in my
man.
car. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
It's
Oh,
We
man.
damn
just kept
tiring.
getting like overtaken because I was afraid. It was a rented car. I didn't want to get hit, so I just let
Oh,
everyone
man.
pass me. It took forever. It was just all around shit show.
Then there's this guy called Boboso. He's my ex teammate, which is Alex's
My
current
current
teammate now. Yeah. So he was just staring into the mirror for a good 10 minutes, looking at Alex in the car.
Wow.
Yeah, can you imagine that? It's so weird.
It's so scary on so many levels.
He was staring into my rearview mirror, so I kept looking up and I can see him looking at me. I don't know why.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh.
But it was quite funny.
So,
Yeah.
do you guys have any like gaming names, and how do you create these gaming names?
Gaming names?
Yeah, your
Yeah.
game names, your
Oh, like in-game handle. you mean?
nicknames. Yeah.
Oh, mine's easy. It's just Alex. There's no creativity involved at all.
Mine
I
was
think
just
someone
my
wrote-
friend
I think
gave me the
someone
name.
Sorry, Marcus, I cut you off.
No,
My
just my friend gave me the name, and then I just like whatever. I'm just gonna use it.
So what's the name you go by?
Me?
Yeah.
Nef. Nephh.
Oh, nice, interesting.
How about Nevin?
How about-
Splashkey.
Yeah.
For me, it's like the the Pokemon Magic Cup. Magic Cup only has like
Yeah.
one move, right? Splash. So I just decided to add a ski behind. So Splash Ski. Ta-da!
Oh man. Okay.
So, now that you guys have been in this like gaming scene for quite some time, right? So, does your families have any opinions on this? Like, do they support you?
Before, no. But
Like,
now they're not. Now it's not so bad.
Hmm.
I mean, at first,
How
it's
about
because
Marcus?
I guess they were pretty hesitant at first, as when I first attended my first overseas competition, I was like 14. So my parents
That's
didn't have
really
like trust in me. Yeah, so
Oh, man.
slowly, at first they were scared that I couldn't cope with my studies as well, but Then my end of year came and I did not bad, and then they sort of like gained my trust. So even during my O levels, they still allowed me to go attend like overseas competitions. So I think as of now, they should have no problem unless I somehow screw up my poly grades.
Oh man.
All right.
How about for Nevin?
For me, like they were very hesitant at first, but after like when I went for my first LAN event, like my first tournament, then like I won. So like you know, got the big check. Then I brought the check back
Yes,
home.
yes.
Then I was like, hey, mommy, daddy, look at
Wait,
this.
do you
Then they're like, whoa.
Wait, do they actually
was
give you like the big, the big
Yeah, they
check thing?
Yeah, the big check.
Oh wow.
So like,
They actually
So,
make
like-
us bring it back, but we don't really like
So,
it.
like-
It's very hard to bring on planes and stuff.
Oh my goodness.
so I was very young back then. So like they were like, wow, you can actually do something in this. So like then after that, I had the green light to go all the way.
Oh nice. Wow, that's super interesting. I didn't know that they actually make you bring that big check back. I thought it was just for like a show or
They don't want
something.
So yeah.
So
Oh man.
they just left with it.
Okay. All
Alright.
right. So now
So
we'll
let's
be
move
moving
on
on
to the next
to
segment.
segment.
Yes, connect with them. All right, so in connect with them, we're gonna learn more about the teams that Marcus, Nevin, and Alex play for. And yeah, let's start off with the first question. Javier, take it away.
All right. So what do you guys what makes a good team to you guys? Like teamwork or like any form of responsibility that you guys need to hold in order to be a good team? Maybe we can start with Alex.
A good team is the one that wins. I mean, I guess aside from that, you're right. Teamwork is probably the most important thing.
Right.
I mean, speaking from purely a performance standpoint, like the good team is the one is winning. Like really,
Yeah, it's
like,
really a
good-
winning
good
team.
players, good teamwork. It's a bit hard to answer. I guess
Oh, man.
Okay. So
if you took winning out of the picture, then I guess make sure that people have good chemistry with each other.
Super
So what-
important,
what
I
do
feel
you
like,
get-
in any team gamer. All right.
Yeah,
yes.
So next question. What sets you guys apart from like other gamers? Maybe you can go around and everyone can answer this question. Starting with Marcus.
I think we're pretty dedicated in CS. There's this thing called like, I would say, there are people that watch demos and people that focus more on their aim, like going death matching for like a few hours. And when I really wanted to be like very good in my aim at a time, I would spend around 1 hour, 1 to 2 hours every day, maybe morning and night, just to go DM, killing people, just to be on par with people from other countries. Like for example, you ask some tier 2 Singaporean players to go and fight with some tier 1 Thai, they will most likely not even get a few rounds against them, as they will just simply get our aim. Even though in the Singapore, in CSGO in Singapore, we take pride in our aim actually. So yeah, we may not have the
Nice.
best strats, but as long as we have aim, we always think we have a chance to win.
All right. So next one, Nevin.
So the question is, what sets us apart from like casual gamers? Is it?
From
Yeah,
other
basically
gamers,
the-
yeah.
Oh yeah. So like, it's just like dedication to CSO. It's just, like one game and one game only. You don't go and play like different games. So you just every day you just wake up, you just play CS all the way.
Yeah.
It's a routine.
Yeah.
All right. How about for Alex?
I mean, it's the same. I'm pretty much on that. It's it. Like, I guess. I mean, since I'm professional, I just play CS all day. I don't really play other games because I don't want it to affect me playing games. So I guess that sets me apart. But I mean, this is probably true for anybody playing their own game. Like FIFA players, you don't play FIFA all day. Just makes sense, right?
Yeah, true.
Alright. So, do you guys actually have your own social media account, like for your gaming, so that people can actually follow you for like maybe your team or your personal own gaming accounts? Do you guys have maybe Marcus? Do you have?
You guys want to share it? Maybe you can plug yourself. Sell
I'm
yourself.
pretty private. So,
was right
you can see
there.
the feed, the only social link that I use is probably my Twitch, where I occasionally stream what I play. Other than that, I'm pretty introverted.
Okay. All right, sure. So, moving on to Nevin, do you have any other social media accounts that people can follow?
Maybe you can sell
what's
yourself.
what is listed on screen is already there. So like I usually stream like whenever I can on my channel. Like you can find me over there. You can hit the follow button and then you can receive a notification when I go live.
All right. Okay. So moving on, Alex. Right. So
Actually,
how
honestly, I
about
just
yourself?
created. I pretty much just created all these accounts because I don't use social media, but it's a requirement in my company now. So to try and build my social media profile, so here you have it, guys. Please follow me.
Okay. So, do you guys have any advice for any aspiring like gamers who wants to play like CS:GO for their profession or anything? Like to the younger kids out there, or maybe to anyone who's interested. Do you guys have any advice?
Just play one game,
Or like,
CS. That's it.
CS for the win. How about the rest? Do you guys have anything to like advise
If
the next generation?
I think every game is important to just stick with one settings instead of changing it every game that you do badly, because that's a very bad habit. And I sometimes do it as well, but I try not to.
Oh, man.
Okay. So
Alright.
now we're moving on to our Q&A.
Yep, we'll be feeding questions from our Instagram page as well as our Facebook page. But first, let's start off with the Instagram questions. And the first question is going to be up on the screen.
Okay, let's
And
see.
have you guys
You guys-
tried branching out to different games? Well, any games? No?
Aside
Stick
from
with
CS.
CS?
As in, like,
Yeah, it's like-
competitively,
But leisurely?
I play other games once in a while, like PUBG.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, actually, just PUBG and CS. I don't touch it.
all right.
I've got to agree.
The
PUBG
rest-
is fun. All right. How about the rest? Is there any games you guys
Me and
play
Marcus
usually?
we actually tried Valorant together. Like the new upcoming FPS shooter.
Nevin,
But
what's your
it's like
opinion?
How
totally
was the
different.
game?
It's totally different from CS. Although the shooting
really
mechanics
boring.
are like similar, but then the skills wise, right? There's like ultimates and everything. I don't know. It just makes the game not fun.
Oh man.
Oh, you don't find it fun?
No. It's like, you know that old man in Valorant. He just shouts when he ultis, "Prepare for hellfire!" Boom, and then you just die.
All right. So moving on to the next question. Oh God.
I actually can't
It's
see.
a little blur.
Yes.
Can I ask Nev who is tier 2 in Singapore?
Marcus, answer, give him a list, man.
Yeah, at least.
You got a list?
No, I don't, but tier 2. I would say those that have never participated in any overseas tournaments.
Oh, good answer.
That's a politically correct answer, I guess.
Yeah, that's why. Very safe answer. But I think he wants someone more specific.
Oh, if I have to say so, I'll say
No, I'm just kidding. Don't need to do it.
All right, let's move on to our next
Right.
question. Are you planning on attending or competing at any upcoming events?
Yeah, I
I mean
mean,
offline or online.
I guess
definitely online, right?
yeah, probably online.
But
Both?
I think I speak for all of us in saying that if there's an event, we will join it no matter what.
Mm.
Like, if we
Alright.
can make it, we will join. basically. So I guess for me, I will. For them, if they have no school, they will. Pretty much.
Correct.
Yeah. Moving on to the next question. Alright, hold on now. Any more questions?
It's gonna pop up on the screen anytime right now. All right. So, what do you have to say about the stereotype that girls are lousier gamers?
There's some very good CS:GO Go players. Just saying.
Oh, do you know of any of them?
Yeah, of course.
Like
Like
personally?
we're in the same scene, so we talk to them once in a while. Like there's a Singapore girls team. They're one of the best teams in Southeast Asia.
Nice.
There's Southeast.
They're-
There's Chinese girl team. There's a Chinese girl team that can beat guys easily. Well, not easily, but they can beat guy players. So I mean, it's just a stereotype. They can play, most of them.
Yes,
That's right.
definitely. Yeah.
I agree.
Moving
Okay.
on to our next
Let's go to the next
question.
one. Do you have any advice for players, fans, casters, competitors out there? Do you guys have any advice?
Advice for
Well,
Like
I'm
everyone in
Players.
general.
yeah, I'm guessing in general.
So like, just work hard at whatever they're trying to achieve.
Anything else
Okay,
anyone wants to
alright.
add?
It sounds like well, yeah. I guess the best advice I can give is you probably gotta learn how to make contacts no matter what you do. It's like business, right? Like if you know the right
Networking.
people, it's more networking than anything else. Even though no matter how good you are, and you're a prick, it's not gonna work. People just don't want to play you. Steam game
It's
after all,
true.
right? It's the same for anything. So casters, I mean fans, it's very easy to be a fan, right? just watch the game. But the rest of the stuff, I guess, for me, networking is the big.
Alright.
All right.
Moving on to the
Yes.
next question. What is
What's
your
your favorite
favorite weapon?
In CS:GO.
pretty it's just the AK. AK is the best.
Farmers. Oh, because it's French.
Of course.
Okay, mine's the
Okay.
Next
Alright.
question.
The next question.
Share
Okay.
some crazy
Share-
fan stories.
This for Nevin specifically.
crazy fan story. Actually have what, Alex? The time when we went to Cologne and Sydney. No, we went to Cologne, right? Did you go?
Yeah, but nothing happened. Right?
You still remember there was a group of Singaporeans that met us twice at a fan signing?
Oh yeah.
Same group.
That was quite
So-
cool. Because,
Why?
There were Singaporeans in Cologne that came to say hi to us when we were doing fan signing. I mean, it's not a crazy story, but it was
Oh.
really. I don't know what to say.
like
about
quite
it.
wow.
It's quite touching. It's quite touching. Quite wow. Like actually, someone would come to our fan signing just say hi to us just because we were Singaporean. We went there expecting to have like zero. Like totally zero. We sat down there. We're like, okay, we're ready for just to say hi to whoever wants to say hi to us. And then like quite a lot of people. So, wow, quite famous, huh?
And
Oh,
then,
that's an
Singaporeans
example
came, we were
for sure.
really shocked. Like we were really shocked because
yeah, then we went to.
fan signing.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
You need
quite-
to buy. Don't know tier,
it's
tier. Don't know what.
It's not cheap also. So like actually like they were actually proper. Like yeah, it's just quite cool. Not really crazy, but it's quite cool.
Then we went to this IEM Sydney as well last year. We saw the same people again at the fan signing. Same people.
So it's
Wow.
Wow.
Dedicated fans.
exactly.
Very dedicated. All
Alright,
right.
moving on to
So
the next question.
Are there any good
good
up and coming young players in Singapore, especially those younger than Marcus? Do you guys know of any?
There's only one that I
any
know of.
potential?
It's in game name. It's called Rival. It's 15 this year, but I think if he continues to play, I think he can be one of the best in Singapore. Other than that, I don't think there are anyone else.
Then I better you.
No, someone to look
Yeah.
forward to watching.
He just needs the proper guidance. Need someone like Alex to mentor him. Okay, already. Can.
All right. There should
Thank
be one
you,
last
and-
question. Is there one last question?
No, I don't think so. We'll be moving on to the friendly competition now. And I think
Okay.
that's something that our viewers are excited for.
Same. I'm very excited for a friendly competition. You guys will be playing with someone that will be joining us, one of our viewers. And yes, I'm rooting for you guys. All right. So
Right.
Alex won't be joining us for this segment. So you guys will be playing for with Marcus and Nevin. All right. Thank you, Alex, for joining us.
Thank
We'll
you,
see you soon.
Alex.
Okay,
See you
bye-bye.
everyone. Please follow. Much love.
Ciao,
Goodbye.
Alex.
Ciao. Have fun, guys.
Back to work.
That's right.
Thank you.
All right. So, yes. Okay. So it's back to us. All right. So now we'll be showing you the instructions. It should be popping up on the screen just a bit. So what you guys have to do is download CS:GO on your laptop right now. And you can get it at this link over here, as you can see on screen. And you have to send us your Steam friend code. Click on Friends from the toolbar on the left side of the home page, and then click Add Friend from the drop-down menu. And under Add Friend, copy the numbers under your friend code and send the friend code to lifeguide.sg via DM or Instagram. And then from here, you'll be able to have a face-off against our pro players. And do check your pending invites and accept our invite and join our game. All right. So this is the part I'm super excited for, Javier. Are you excited?
Yes, like I said just now, I've never really played CS:GO. I'm excited to see how it works and how this professional players plays. Like it's from what they say, it sounds really interesting. Like especially CS:GO players also play PUBG, so I think there's some similarities in it. And
Yeah.
I think maybe after this show, I'm gonna download and gonna explore this whole thing already. How about you?
Yes.
Are you really excited as a CS:GO player?
Yes, I wouldn't call myself a CSGO player. I would call myself a CSGO amateur or someone who tries to play CSGO because I'm really bad at it.
You gotta
But
start
I
from
did take
somewhere,
down
yo.
notes. I did take down notes. You stop before you shoot so you can aim well. All right, I'm gonna try that out.
That's all.
Definitely
Yeah,
gonna try that out.
so
Well,
wow, just
and yeah,
let's see. Okay,
super interesting.
so yeah, while waiting for the game, those who
Okay.
also wants to download, please remember to download the CS:GO after this or even now. Just play out, try it out. You can watch our live now, and I think they're gonna give some tips, and watch out for the tips and all.
So if I'm not
Right,
wrong, you
and-
guys will be also playing with each player. So there'll be 2 teams, and Marcus and Nevin will be on separate teams. So who are you rooting for, Javier? Or should we
this
stay
is a really tough question. I'm rooting for both
This-
for sure.
Yeah, this
Definitely,
is a hard. This is a hard one. We can't.
Yeah,
I'm
they
just going to
seem-
stay neutral.
Yes, they seem to be really good in this. I mean, it's their profession. I really can't judge anything or anyone. And just for them to, even be able to be playing it for their passion, we definitely have
Yeah.
to, wish them all the best. And I'm excited to see, who's gonna win. Because there's a
Yeah.
prize for those that wins the game. And let's
I feel like it's super amazing how throughout this whole talk show that we've been here with, I've learned so much about gaming. I didn't even know that the gaming culture in Singapore was actually up and coming. Even though, they're still facing troubles with trying to get Singaporeans on board to this entire gaming scene, I feel like it can be something, and Singaporeans really do have to just jump on and, support these gamers out there. And it's amazing to see what these gamers are doing, chasing their dreams, following their passion. And I can't believe that they're actually so young. Like they're chasing their dreams at such a young age, and it's just so heartwarming to see. Yeah, it's amazing.
Right. Like, Marcus is just 17 or 18 only. He's
Yeah.
really young and he's already in this gaming scene. So for anybody who feels like you're up for this challenge or you feel like you can be one of them or you really have a strong passion in gaming, never stop pursuing the dreams. Like previously
Yeah.
from Flash, they also shared their stories. I think it's really inspiring.
Yeah. It's amazing how Marcus went on his first overseas trip when he was 14. That's crazy. My parents
Yeah,
would never. Oh my
right.
goodness.
And they went to like really further places like Cologne and Sydney
Yeah.
and Malaysia. Wow, that's some countries that I've never been to. But
Crazy.
I feel like I'm really
It's
proud of them for coming this far also. From just, normal gamers to now they are like professional gamers. Just
it's
excited.
insane. When I was 14, I literally all I did was watch movies and I don't know, eat a lot. And they're
Studying
like
for
out there
our
chasing their dreams.
PA. Right,
Yeah,
yes,
literally. Oh my goodness. It's just wow. Wow. I don't have any words for that. All right.
it's just
So
really I
while
just,
our while our gamers are preparing to play CS:GO, Javier, why don't let's talk a little bit about you. So what have you been doing during this circuit breaker?
so for some of my mm, I'm actually administratively enlisted now, and so I'm actually a recruit.
Oh man,
So yeah, gosh, so fast. Like,
time to shave that head of yours.
right, like oh god, it's been like so fast. The intern has passed really quickly. Like the last time I met you for our Lifeguide shoot as well for the Disney one. Not sure if you remember, but I think that we had a lot of fun. Yes,
Yes,
that
we did.
that shoot.
It was an amazing place. I can't believe Disney gave us that opportunity to do, a media preview and all that. Thank you, Disney, if you guys are tuning in. It's really, really pretty, really amazing. And yeah, I have to agree. I really enjoyed my intern with Lifeguide as well. An intern turned
Same.
host. That's what we are.
Yes, I mean, moving on from our intern's life, both of us has actually graduated from our diplomas,
Yes.
and now we are moving on to the
Congratulations.
next phase. Congratulations, Tiffany.
All
All
right. So
right.
what are you planning to go into uni after NS?
Mm, yes, I'm actually planning to go for university, looking to study in social work field if I can. Yeah.
Nice. Interesting. All
How
right.
about you?
So yeah, I'm going to business in SMU. But before I share about that, everyone out there listening and tuning in to us right now, you guys have 3 more minutes to download CS:GO and send us your friend code. And we'll be starting the gaming match in just 3 minutes. So stay tuned. Yeah, and also we just want to say a huge sorry and we are giving you a huge apology for the delay, but we've received a lot of friend codes and we are trying to process them. So yeah, just stay tuned. You can listen to our stories. I'm going to share about where I'm going. And yeah, all right. So where am I going? I'm going to do business in SMU and I'm planning to major in marketing and communications. Hopefully.
Mm,
Yeah. So
wow,
4 years of
wow.
my life signed away to doing
SMU.
yes, SMU.
Yeah.
Oh man.
So, for those players who are worried, for the game later, if you don't know whether you are gonna get picked or not, actually we'll be using a random wheel generator to pick 2 players. So, do check that if you are chosen. All right. So now we'll be moving on
We're
to the
gonna
gaming that everyone's excited for.
yeah, all right. So this is the wheel generator. Who's gonna get it?
Let's see.
And it's number 127883693. Who are you?
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So remember to log into your account now. All right. Next, we're gonna pick
Javier,
one more player.
we're gonna be esports hosts. How do you feel about that? In just a bit, we're gonna be
Oh
commentating.
God. Right, I've never commented any like games. I'm really excited, you know. All right, okay, so
It's
one more player to go. Let's see who is the lucky winner. All right, let's
all right.
go.
And 127883693. All right. Same again.
Uh,
Sorry.
yes, we're just gonna try
You
one
might
more time.
be really,
Hold on, yeah. He's a
really
really
lucky.
lucky one. Yeah.
All right.
Two
So we're
five
going.
853. All right, remember those numbers that are chosen. Do log into your account now, and those who are not chosen, all right, don't be sad. Okay, there's always going to be a lot of opportunities to play with them. I'm sure you'll come across with them. All right, so we'll soon
So
be
now
moving on to the most excited one.
we're just gonna be talking to you a little bit more while our players right now prepare, and our behind the scenes team, lovely. They're working super hard to try to put everything in place for us. So
Yep.
let's talk a little bit more about what we've been doing. So other than being a recruit right now, Javier, what are you doing during the circuit breaker?
This is a little bit self-promotion here, but during my final year project, I actually did a confinement app. So, confinement is where women give birth, and after they give birth, they will actually be facing this confinement thing. So in Chinese, it's called 坐月子. So, I've been writing up blog articles. Just gonna share a little bit things, and also preparing a lot of to add more information into our app, because now that we've moved on to pregnancy, so I'm just excited to, for my team, and for those who haven't downloaded Still Young, it's called Still Young, so do really download Still Young app.
All right,
And stay
I'll
tuned for
support.
the blog. Yes, how about you,
Nice.
Tiffany? What have you been up to?
Well, I've been up to a lot of home workouts, creating YouTube videos, and a lot of baking. So, uh, basically, if you guys don't already know, I have a YouTube channel. You guys can check it out. I think it's probably in the description boxes, either on Facebook or on YouTube. Yeah, I do a lot of travel vlogs. And I've also been doing a lot of baking. And why is because I'm actually going to start online bake shop with one of my friends. We're hoping to launch in November, so do stay tuned for that. You can follow me on my social media accounts, and we'll keep you updated. Because of the circuit breaker, we aren't able to do photo shoots right now. We're hoping to do the shoots in July, because we were actually planning to do it in June, but because of the extended circuit breaker and everything, we can't. So, hoping to launch in November this year. But
Yeah,
it
excited
really
for you,
depends on how.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and actually, I've seen a lot of time you've been baking on your Instagram, and also
Yeah.
for our our internship. I saw like a lot of boxes and containers. Yep, trust Tiffany baking skills. She's an absolute good baker.
Rachel, our videographer, loves cookies. I still owe her a box of cookies when I visit. So let's just see when I have the time to visit and when circuit breaker is over. Oh man.
Yes, do remember to keep mine after I brought you to the Disney exhibition.
Sure. I'll go back and have a
Alright.
Lifeguide intern reunion party.
It's been
But
long. It's really been long.
I'm never gonna try your tom yum boba. It looks just nasty, brother. It's nasty.
No, no, it's not. Trust me, it's really good. I really enjoy it. Alright, so now we're going to Twitch. And
So we
right.
switch to okay.
Right, so now we actually have Nevin on screen. We can see him.
Yes. Okay, just give us a second while they add in all the other players as well. And now, Javier, this
Right.
is our time to commentating esports for the first time.
Yes, I'm so excited. I haven't seen like myself or like doing all this kind of commentating, and I'm really
Right?
excited to see who's gonna
It's super
be.
Oh, and now we cut to Marcus choosing his guns. Is he choosing his guns? Seems to be choosing his guns. Wow, look at that stash.
Why must you move your podcast?
Nice.
Right, so oh gosh, they look like they're ready.
Oh, we're facing technical difficulties with the first player right now, so just give us a second. Well,
Right, well,
these
let's
gamers
see
are
what they are showing.
their zone. Wow, look at that gun. Spin that gun around. That's a sick skin you got
Gosh.
there.
Wow.
All his equipment, all his different equipments. It's ready to stab
Yes.
someone with that.
Oh no, please don't. That
Oh,
looks
the first
scary.
player
Alright.
is computer.
Confirmed Cube 3. Finally, what we have been waiting for. Yes, I've also been waiting for this moment. So
also been
excited
waiting.
for it.
Look at all those medals
Right.
and badges he's
Yes, that's what a professional. Right, which I had computer to play CSGO. Alright. Let's just hope CSGO can move on to mobile soon.
There's a CSGO mobile. You should go for
Really?
it. It's called Call of Duty, but I still prefer PUBG though. Not gonna lie.
Oh,
PUBG
right.
has one space in my heart.
Yes, let's play together soon. Alright, maybe we
Yeah.
can commentate our own PUBG.
I know, right?
Okay, so right, and wow, just can't wait
Look
for
at all
this to
those
start.
hairs.
Right, oh god, I'm excited for them.
all- Wow.
So you play CSGO too, right, Tiffany? Would you like to share
Yes,
with
I
us what gun you usually use?
So as an amateur CSGO player, I don't know what gun I use. I just shoot.
Well,
Yeah, I just use whatever is there, and it's honestly it works. It works. I kill some
Yeah.
people, and I get
it's
killed
the
most
same
of the
as
time.
right. It's the same as PUBG. You don't know what gun you can get. Just shoot. When you see enemies, just shoot.
But
Always.
I have to ask, do you have like a specific gun you love to collect in PUBG? Like a must-have
Oh
gun?
yes. Yes. M249 if I'm not wrong. Or M762 to be accurate. M762 is one of my favorite gun. I
have to
love
agree.
that the range. Right, the recoil is really little. The range, if you shoot from far range, the recoil is minimal, and that
Yeah.
the impact is really strong as compared to AKM. For me personally, how about you? Is it M762 too?
Actually, it's either the M762 or the AKM. So if I get one of those, I'm settled. Like I'm ready to kill some people.
Alright,
really love
so
these.
now we actually choose a new player 203787985. Because one of them is facing technical difficulties. Yeah, and now we'll be moving to the new
Okay.
player.
We got our last player already.
Have a.
Yeah.
Who?
You see, yeah.
Yeah. Oh no.
Alright, just waiting for our other player to join us right now.
Would you guys
we
like
do
to
that-
share your story or inventory if you have any interesting thing to share? Right. Now they're setting up. Just give them a while.
Yeah. Can take a listen to the Chinese music.
I need to launch a map first.
What do I need to do?
Game mode
Game
zero.
mode 0 and game mode 2.
Oh, we're on screen, Javier. I see us.
Okay,
Yes. So look at
thank
the map
you.
that they
Probably
choose.
wingman already, right?
Okay, go.
Thank you to the team
Inferno.
behind the scenes for helping us out. You guys are amazing.
Yeah, shout out to our amazing team as well. Thank you.
Alright.
Wow.
Starting
They
soon.
look bomb. Yeah, they look
Wow.
amazing. Oh god,
Amazing,
they're
man.
starting up.
It's starting up, guys.
Yeah,
It's Ali.
right?
Alright. Warm up.
Oh, is that the
This is
first
where
game? No.
it's like the
Okay.
lobby of the game.
No? I mean,
Oh, so it's like PUBG, right? The first few
all of you go
seconds
Yeah.
only.
So this is where they
Right.
start to warm up and test their equipment
come
and
in.
their different stuff. Yeah.
Interesting. Definitely not a CSGO player. Right? And oh gosh.
Oh, and we are back. We hung for a second right there. Okay.
Right.
Oh, look at his sick outfit. He's ready to kill,
Right.
man.
That reminds me of like PUBG. We got to like find level 3 vest and like level 3 headset if we can. It's crazy. Oh gosh.
Cool. It's super cool.
Okay, now they're just joining the lobby in a bit.
Yep.
Okay, and
They-
wow.
Yeah. They should be just adding people in right now. Sorry for the technical difficulties once again. Our technical team is trying to fix everything and
Yeah,
get
they've been doing
everything
an
ready.
amazing job. Yeah.
Yes. I can feel the stress from out here.
We do. I mean, you know, it's live now. Everyone's excited for what's going on, and we're sorry, but we're excited as well. Just can't wait
Yes.
for the game to start.
Can't wait for the game to start.
Same here. Okay, so let's just talk a little bit more about PUBG. So
Sure.
since by the way, this is not any promotion. It's just
We
PUBG
just-
player.
Yes. I think the circuit breaker has gotten us all like crazy about video games and like online games because we literally have nothing to do.
Right, but you are exploring about baking, and you know we are all excited
Oh,
for our
yes.
baking business.
Yes,
Yes.
please. So we've actually come up with the logo and we're gonna call it the formula. So basically, unlike any other baking stores, we're gonna make our bakes 100% customizable from like the taste, the flavor, the toppings that you can add on, everything is 100% customizable. So it's like the formula. And basically you design what you want to eat and we'll craft it for you. So yeah, it's an amazing concept. So when it does come out, do
Yes.
support it.
Alright, the game is finally
All right.
starting now.
Yes, we're in the lobby again and
Hold on, huh?
give us a
And
second.
yeah, so do remember to support Tiffany's business and do remember to
Yes.
download my app. Everyone.
Yes, download Javier's app.
It's called
Gonna
Still
learn
It's on iOS and App
You're
Store
gonna
as well.
learn a lot from it.
Yep.
All
It's
right.
something that a lot of women gotta go through. Right, and now we're back into the game. Warm up in 55 seconds. 54, 53.
All right. So I can just see here that Nev is getting himself ready to
Right,
fight,
wow.
and that is his partner over there. And he's
Gosh,
just
they
checking
look-
his weapons, making sure checking his weapons, making sure that the weapon he's picking is the one that he wants to go with. And the match
And
has
it's-
started. All right. And
Let's
he's walking
see.
next to the wall, checking if there are people there. See, look at that
Oh.
movement. His movements of like trying to
So
look
swift.
behind each wall. Yeah.
This reminds me a lot about Blackshot. It's the same tactic, I believe. Like you have to check out for enemies. Oh, there's one kill from the blue team.
Nice.
Is that a kill?
Oh wow.
Right.
I was able to see
Yes.
there. Oh wow.
Oh wow. Right, we have our first
Nice.
kill down.
Counter-terrorist.
Is that what you guys always hear often?
Yeah, counter-terrorist wins. All right, so now he's moving in. And oh, he threw a grenade. Oh wow, wow, wow. The enemies.
no.
Oh man. He got
That's
shot.
close.
He got
Gosh.
shot from Neff. He got shot from
Uh.
Neff. Marcus killed Marcus killed Nevin. Oh man. That's amazing work from Marcus right there.
Yes.
Yes.
Then
There you
back
go. Now
to
we see Marcus
Marcus.
on
So it takes
screen.
up so much, like, I don't know. Nice flash.
Oh. Oh man.
I see!
Nevin just got Marcus. Nevin's team just got
God.
Marcus. Oh man.
Right, so now it's 2 against
know what to
1. 2 to Nevin and 1 to Marcus.
Yes.
Right now his new match. Right, let's see.
All
Okay,
right.
now
So now
it's
you can see the map on the left side, and so the blue team, if I'm not wrong, should be Nevin's team, and the counter terrorists are Nevin, and terrorists are Marcus's team.
oh, looks intense. Oh gosh,
Yes,
is
oh,
it shooting?
Oh, he threw a
there's
smoke grenade. Oh,
and he
and then
threw a grenade.
Nevin threw a
Oh,
grenade.
it's 3 to 1. Nevin won.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
nice work from
Team Nevin.
Nevin,
I see.
Team Nevin.
Yeah.
That's not even.
Alright, now we're moving on to Marcus.
What are you
Let's
doing?
see.
I don't know.
All right.
Let's go.
And they're moving in, checking both sides.
Is he using a pistol?
Yes,
Oh.
he is.
So the other team is using a sniper. Let's see who wins.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Great shot there from Marcus's team. Nevin's just checking.
Oh no.
Marcus got him again. And now,
Nice.
nice.
Congratulations to
Marcus's team got another
Marcus.
point. All right.
Oh.
Oh. And it's a close fight there. Counter-terrorist 3 and terrorist 2.
Oh, it's
Wow.
3 against 3. So they are now
it's 3 on
equal.
3.
Let's
Yeah.
see. Right, here's Nevin's screen.
Yes.
And back to Marcus. Okay, let's
So
see.
Marcus just got his new guns. He just purchased his new weapons, as you can see over here. And let's go. All right, just watching his back. He threw a grenade. Oh, wow.
Wow, Marcus. Oh no.
Nevin's team got Marcus. Wow.
Right, so it's 3 against 4. Okay, let's see. It's 4 against 4.
All right, so now it's 4 against 4.
Right, moving on. Okay.
Okay, now he just got his new weapons. Now Nevin's got his new weapons and he's about to go on his way. Checking behind his back all the time. And he's using a pistol. Which is pretty interesting. Oh,
did he
and
just get
he
shot?
got killed by Marcus. He
Ooh.
got shot by Marcus. The legend
Strive
himself.
against
Oh man.
Okay, looks like they're changing weapon.
Right. So it seems to be a very, very close fight here.
Is this the last match actually? Is it like 5, 10 match or 10 rounds?
I'm not sure actually.
Let's see.
yeah,
Okay. It feels like a 5-5. But anyway, let's just keep watching and see who wins because there'll be gift for the winning team.
Yes.
All right.
It seems like Marcus's team right now is in the lead. Am I right? Yep. So it's 5-4 with Marcus's team on the lead.
Yep.
And
there's a smoke ahead of him.
yeah. He's just checking. Oh.
God.
Man. So now it's equal again and on the tie.
Yes.
Why you check, Nevin? What the fuck? Walao eh. Wow, I'm done. Wow, that was the play. That was the play.
I think that was the play. It was not.
Microphone muted.
I want to wreck these people now.
Alright.
Let's see.
Now he's slowly going down. Marcus is.
Oh,
nice
shot.
Marcus. Oh, nice kill from Marcus again.
First team is this, and it's Marcus.
And Marcus is still the lead again with 6-5. Alright.
Maybe the team sniping.
So now you can see him getting all his weapons ready.
Right, and wow.
He's just watching his back.
Getting ready to shoot. Once Nevin pop up.
And threw something down. And it's a grenade. Oh, nice kill from Marcus there.
Point goes to
And
Marcus again.
What are you doing?
Yes.
Hey,
Now he's up 7-5.
Like a champion.
Let me see, you go swing my flash high, you know, the flash. Go.
Right, let's go. Flash or grenade?
Voila. Mid, voila. Wow. Fuck you, mid.
Oh, the smoke.
Ooh.
I am 100 FPS, you can't expect much.
And the points goes to
So that point
Nevin.
So now it's
Come, let's play double
7-6.
feed. We play double feed,
Very
we
close
lose.
fight yet
That's
again.
what I asked for. Double penalty.
Yes.
Shut up. I'm like,
As you can see, the techniques.
Which one?
Oh, and he threw a grenade.
Ooh, he killed it.
Oh,
And the points goes to
Marcus. So now Marcus
Marcus,
leads with an 8 and Nevin is at a 6. All right.
And if I'm not wrong, this is the last match because it says round 15 out of 16.
Out of 16, yes.
Oh, last second match.
So
There's 16
now we're
matches
watching
in
Marcus's
total.
screen. And
Right. Oh god.
as you can see, Marcus just got a kill. And he got
9-6.
And there you go. Marcus is the winner. Marcus's team is the winner. There you go.
Yes.
All right.
Congratulations.
Nice job to Marcus. Congratulations. And yeah.
Right.
The person who is teaming with Marcus is going to walk away with a voucher, if I'm not wrong. So do stay tuned for that. Nice. Now we're back with Nevin and Marcus.
Congratulations.
Oh, are they? I think
Okay.
they're having a bit of technical difficulties right there. Okay, so why don't we talk about the game between us?
Yes, oh god.
All right.
I thought like it was really intense match because they keep, it was almost like the whole match is just the same points, and
Yeah.
I thought
I
like,
love the tactic. I love the
right.
tactics that both of them seem to use. So what they usually do is throw a grenade, and once they throw a grenade, they throw a smoke grenade first. Then they throw a grenade itself. So that actually
Yep.
blinds their target, and it really creates a lot of suspense because you really can't see, and it makes it a very even playing field for both of them. And it's super
Right.
interesting and super fun to watch as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I saw Marcus throwing a smoke grenade and then he jumped in himself after that. I think, you can learn how to, avoid enemies, distract them. Suddenly you just come out and just kill. Right now we have Nevin and
All
Marcus.
right.
Congratulations to Marcus.
So good, Marcus.
So how's the game for you guys? What are your thoughts?
Marcus is a tryhard.
No,
Oh.
no. I was playing with
Any
my
comments about that,
monitor
Marcus?
off. No, my monitor wasn't even on when I fought Nevin.
Wow, what a BM.
Oh man. How's the
Right,
game
and
for
how's the game
Javier?
for you guys?
That was pretty fun.
Fun. Right. Anyway, we'd like to thank you
Anything-
guys
Yeah.
for coming on
Thank
to
you
our
for
show
joining
today.
Yes.
No problem,
And also
man.
thank you for playing with our viewers today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, we're done with this this live stream, and we'll be contacting the winner, the person who paired with Marcus for this game. And yeah, thank you for joining us, Nevin and Marcus.
Yeah,
See you
bye-bye.
guys soon.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
We have come to the
And-
end of our Lifeguide show. Javier,
Yes, Tiffany.
how
So
has this show been today?
it's exciting. I'm usually not a big gamer, but looking at how they are so passionate about gaming and they are so still pursuing their gaming passion. I think it's very admiring, and it's gonna inspire me to download CS:GO after this, right after I hang up the call. How about you, Tiffany?
Yeah, I really enjoyed myself as well. Got some tips for CS:GO, and yeah, I'm looking forward to play more CS:GO and also PUBG. So we have come to the end of the episode today, and I'm Tiffany, and
I'm
that's
Javier. I'm
And
Javier.
thank you for joining us today on the Lifeguide Show. We hope to see you next episode. Bye.
Yeah, see you guys. Bye. Remember to follow and subscribe and like. Thank you and goodbye.